Hey man, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I was on a call a while back with some people in my Discord server. You can join the Discord server if you want. The link is in the description. And we talked about something that I think is like a major thing in everybody's lives, especially, going on self improvement. And that is quitting addictions, right? And I was talking to this guy who was struggling with this he was struggling with quitting junk food. Like he had this struggle that he just kept like indulging in this shit food, even though he knew he shouldn't, right? And like the conversation that we had, I think was genuinely valuable, right? I feel bad that I didn't record it, but I feel like that I should start doing that in the future. But that gave me the idea to make this video, bro. Like, there's so much more value and advice that I can give you now than like when I had like several months ago, right? I'm gonna start this off with my personal experience with quitting addictions and actually getting your shit together and getting your life together, and actually how I actually got away from my addictions. Like, I didn't just quit them, but I also like never got back into them at all. Like, I'm gonna tell you exactly how to do that, right? But I'm gonna start off with some like personal experience here, so you know what the story is, so you don't think I'm fucking bullshitting you, right? You know, Around the year and some months ago, I started self improvement. I think in May, start of May, I came back from a trip to the UK that I absolutely fucking loved. And this was back when I used to like game Unturned, War Thunder, Minecraft like 6 hours a day. 6 hours a fucking day, bro. And like an entire fucking school day, I just spent playing fucking War Thunder, Unturned, and Minecraft, right? Absolutely fucking disgusting. And this week long holiday, like this week long trip to the UK happens. I go to the UK with some like very nice circumstances, right? I get to visit the fucking Tank Museum, which I get where I got this hat from that I wear in a bunch of videos. I got to like visit all these amazing places, right? And I just had so much fun there. And I just started actually being a bit more disciplined. I don't know how and why, but I literally like this was the exact time when I started actually doing I started exercising by myself, right? Without like anybody else telling me, "Hey, do that, do this." Bro, I just got on the floor and I did push-ups. I could do like maximum 20 or 30 push-ups. I'm not bullshitting you. Now I used to do like 200, bro. I used to like just put myself down on the ground, literally do like 200 push-ups. Now I cannot like do I don't think I can do like 200 fully, but I can do like in two sets. So 100 and 100 push-ups, right? I tried to plank for 30 seconds like that. Oh, that was all I could manage. And a while back, I managed to literally end up planking 20 minutes straight. 20 minutes straight, bitch. Like that's a lot. Now I cannot plank that much because I've actually I stopped planking all that much because I got more into weightlifting and everything, and like my focus went away from all those body weight exercises. But bro, I literally evolved a lot. But but that is literally when I started like all those kinds of little things. I actually started waking up early a little bit in the day. I started doing this, and like I just felt so amazing that week that I went on that trip to the UK, and like it just whenever I think of it, it just brings a warm feeling to my heart, just thinking about that experience, right? And that was the exact same place and the exact same time when I realized I didn't play any video games and I had the best time of my life, like in a long time. I didn't play any video games and I was convinced that I couldn't really live my life without playing video games. But I literally went all out and I spent all that time without playing any video games, which were my drug. 6 hours a day for like 3 years. That was me. That was my fucking personality. I was this hardcore gamer. 6 hours a day, I couldn't even look a fucking girl in the eye, bro. I spend a week. I go to the UK. I literally have one of the best times of my life there. No video games involved. And that is when I literally have this realization. Bro, I've hated video games for such a long time, but I just never knew how to fix it, right? I never knew that I could actually do something else, but I did it. I spent a week without him and I felt amazing. And I thought to myself, look, I could literally just not play video games anymore. Like it just seems so weird for a lot of us, you know. It's like it's common sense. Like when you're doing something, you can actually stop doing it. Like you open your computer, you can close it, bro. Right? It's not you're like oh you're getting cyberbullied, just close your fucking computer, like like that kind of shit, right? It's fucking obvious sense, but at the same time, you know, it's like all this mental shit that gets passed in, and you know, like only this was like the literally the time when I realized I can literally stop playing video games, and I did, and it's been a year and like a bunch of months, and I have literally not played a single second of video games. I have not had a single moment in those times where I literally considered like installing my computer games back, getting my accounts back and playing again, because I literally deleted all my accounts. I closed, and I think I deleted also my video game launcher and everything. I deleted all of that from my computer, from my phone, everything. And that was my biggest drug. And so, you know, I also stopped masturbating as well. I literally stopped watching porn. It was like literally this gradual thing, and you know, this was something that really just it's really interesting, right? Because a lot of people, they don't get the same experience that I did, right? I literally did those things that were ruining my life. I partied, I went out with people that didn't give a fuck about me. I played video games. I literally masturbated like 2 times a day, bro, for a long time. I was on social media. I was on Netflix all the time. I was just I was destroyed, right? I was literally living the worst life you can possibly fucking imagine. The worst degenerate life. I cannot even look a girl in the eye, right? And then I fixed it all, you know? But to me, you know, like my experience is a bit more different than most people's experience, because you know it's like most people are like, "Oh, I want to do no fap," and I'm like, I always get hyped about it, but then I just kind of I end up relapsing on the third day. And I end up destroying my streak on the fifth day. And I really want to quit video games, but like, you know, I always find myself playing 1 hour of video games at the end of a hard day of work, bro. I always find myself like just, oh, I'm not gonna eat those chips. I'm not gonna eat that burger. I'm not gonna eat that. I'm not gonna eat that. But I always find myself eating them, bro. What should I do about it? Chances are you probably don't even know why you're trying to quit those things. Like, that is literally what I'm trying to get to. Chances are you don't even know that you're trying to quit those things. You're just acting as if, hey, I'm just gonna quit it because it's good for me. I'm gonna quit this thing because a lot of people say it's bad. Like that's a better way to put it. Like you don't think that it's good for you. That would actually be nice. You know, you don't think that it's good for you to quit something. You just do it because some other people on the internet or in real life tell you that playing video games and masturbating is bad for you, and you're like, okay, you quit. Like you're trying to quit those things. It doesn't work out. You literally don't know why. You're so frustrated, and you end up like just falling deeper in your depression, and then you just never get out of it. Why is that? Why can't you make good progress? It's because you don't even truly want to make good progress. Like this might be a really big hit to your ego, and you're like, what the fuck? I've been trying to do it for a month. I've been trying to do nofap for a month, and I always keep relapsing, and I just don't know why. It's because you don't even want to do it. It's because you literally don't even want to destroy this thing that's been fucking up your life for so long. You don't even want to do it. That is literally all you need to know. This is I could literally end the video right now, and like this could be valuable advice. You don't want to quit. You cannot end up quitting your addictions right now because you literally don't even want to. You might think to yourself, yeah, I fucking want to. Of course I want to. Like video games are bad. Masturbation is bad. Do you really believe that? Like, be honest to yourself. Like, this could be like a journaling idea, bro. Take a piece of paper, a fucking pen. Take a fucking piece of paper. Take like a pen. Hold on, shit. Take a pen, right? And just think to yourself, hey, is this really what I think? Is this really what's gonna make my life better? Or am I just bullshitting myself? Like, literally write it down on a fucking piece of paper, right? And be honest, like be fucking honest, bro. Because if the answer is no, I don't really actually think this is good for me, and I don't actually believe it. I don't actually believe it. Then you have your fucking answer, and probably that's gonna be like the answer for everybody. That's gonna like actually not be a pussy, and that's actually gonna write this down right now, bro. You don't even want to quit your problem. Like chances are, uh, for me, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I hated my life back then. I literally hated it. I despised it. I felt horrible of myself. So that's why for me, it just felt kind of a bit effortless to stop playing video games. That's why after a week of like actually enjoying my life, I thought to myself, fuck this shit. I'm not playing video games again. I can enjoy my life. I can enjoy all of this without video games. So why play them anymore? Like they're not even fun. Like they're just bullshitting me. Like I'm wasting my fucking time. Like I could be doing things that are just genuinely beautiful, and I'm wasting my time, right? And for me, it was fucking effortless because I hated doing that. I fucking despised like taking my headset, like just putting the headset back after like closing my computer. I despise that feeling always because like just seeing like just shutting down my computer after finishing the gaming session, right? Shutting down the computer, seeing the black screen, taking off my headset, and like literally thinking to myself, I wasted an entire fucking day. I did nothing productive. My parents are gonna be home soon. They've worked 10 hours a day today, and I've done nothing. I've masturbated in the morning, I've masturbated a second time in the afternoon, I ate some junk food, and I play video games all day. My parents are gonna come home, and they're gonna see my bitch ass. They're gonna see my bitch ass on Netflix watching a fucking show, and they're gonna feel horrible for themselves. They're gonna feel horrible knowing that they failed raising their kid right. But it was not even their fucking problem. Like this is a bit of a side tangent, but it's not even their fucking fault. I mean, they could have been like a bit more strict on it, but with all the fucking mindless stimulation and the fucking drug like shit that we're all being subjected to, like it's not even your parents' fault that you're like falling in all these addictions, right? And so it's about wanting to do the damn thing, like literally believing 100% that you like that this thing is bad for you. Like for me, I genuinely believe that, and I still believe it. And it's fucking I'm adamant that video games ruined my life. I am adamant that masturbation ruined my life. I'm adamant that Netflix ruined my life. I'm adamant that social media, that all this modern bullshit technology that we use all the damn day, ruined my life. I'm adamant on it. And you know what I did about it? Like, I took all that anger because I felt angry, bro. I don't know about you, bro. I felt angry knowing that I've wasted so much of my life and my time, and people have died in my family. And while they were alive, while those fucking people, bro, my grandfather died a while back in 2019, like 4 years ago. He died 4 years ago. And guess what the fuck I was doing when he was sick. He had all these sicknesses. And guess what the fuck I was doing when we went over to his house to spend time with him? I was with my laptop. I was with my fucking laptop, bitch. And I'd play War Thunder on it. I'd be like my fucking parents and my grandmother would be in a room with my fucking sick grandfather. And I'd be in the other room playing video games. I'd be in the fucking other room playing video games. I don't know, that feels horrible. Maybe I feel like maybe I shouldn't even fucking say that on camera. Because that just feels horrible, dude. I wow. I haven't even like actually consciously like thought about it up until this point. It just came up in my mind right now. Fuck me. I am so grateful that I stopped playing video games. I am so grateful that I'm on this. I'm so grateful. Bro, my grandfather's last fucking memories of me, my grandfather's last fucking memories of me. He saw me ever since I was fucking born, ever since I was this size. And up until like where I've grown so much, his last memories of me were me just like literally sitting on this on my fucking like on my computer chair, playing on my fucking bullshit laptop, playing fucking War Thunder, playing some bullshit game. That was his last fucking memories of me. So, I hated it. Like, you know, I'm not gonna talk about it anymore because it's literally fucking bullshit. Like, I feel horrible about myself just thinking about it, right? I hated it. I literally hated playing video games. That's why it felt easy for me to quit it. I hated masturbating. That's why it felt good to do it, like, to actually get away from it. Chances are you don't even feel good about what you're doing. Chances are you don't even feel like you're doing the right thing by not playing video games. Because you've just been listening to like some random guy on the internet tell you, hey, it's not good for you. Which is true. Bro, you've not been listening to yourself. You've not even listened to somebody that you can literally relate to. And like somebody that you can really like look up to. You've just looked at some random guys on the internet. And you've just formed this belief that video games are not good for you. And you don't even believe that yourself. You formed this belief that, okay, smoking and drinking and this is bad for you. But you don't even believe it yourself. So how the fuck can you quit it? Social media, Instagram, TikTok, bullshit, Snapchat is bad for you. You don't even fucking believe it, bro. Masturbation is bad for you. You don't even fucking believe it, bro. It's because you don't even feel like it's bad for you. Really, like, bro, you're like, okay, shit, what do I do about now? This is what you do. You write down this, you fill up this you take a fucking notebook and you fill it up entirely with reasons as to why that thing ruined your life. That's what you do. This is your actionable step for this video, bro. Take a notebook and write as much as you possibly can up until your mind gives up on you about the things that are ruining your life right now and how they're ruining your life and how you're wasting your fucking life right now and how you're gonna end up dying in the next 5 years if you don't change it. That seems horrible to think about it, doesn't it? You're gonna end up dying in the next 5 years if you don't change your life? Probably. At least I would have. I'm pretty damn confident that things would have just exponentially gotten so much worse in the next 5 years. You know, if I wouldn't have stopped a year ago, that I would have probably ended up like being suicidal and fucked up in my mind and in my brain. Like so antisocial and just so against it. Like I would have probably ended up harming myself and eventually killing myself. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. Like this is, I believe, what would have happened to me if I kept playing video games, if I kept masturbating, if I kept eating junk food, if I kept going to bullshit parties, bullshit people, if I kept going on social media. I probably wouldn't be alive today. Well, yeah, maybe not. Today I'd be alive because like a year later I'd probably still be like in a shit position, but I wouldn't be like that bad. But like 4 years from now, I wouldn't even be alive. 4 years from now, if I wouldn't have stopped a year ago from doing all this shit, I wouldn't even be alive, bro. Now that's fucked to think about, isn't it? That's probably the same for you, bro. It's probably gonna be even less. Probably gonna be even fucking less, bro. I know that's fucked. I know that's fucked, and I know that sounds horrible, and you don't even want to think about it. Fill this thing up with those exact things that you don't even want to think about. You know, I didn't want to tell you. When I realized what the hell I was saying, I was like, my grandfather died 4 years ago, and like his last memories of me were me literally being hunched over my computer chair, like literally fucking playing War Thunder. I didn't want to tell you that. That's fucking bullshit. Like, why would I want to tell you that like my fucking boys watching my videos who are actually getting a nice opinion of me, and they just think to themselves, this motherfucker betrayed his fucking grandfather, and in his last moments, in his last fucking weeks of life, he'd go and he'd visit him, and then he'd go play on his fucking computer. Like a little fucking twat, like a little coward. Like a little bitch. The best way that you can quit your addictions is to literally make your mind and your fucking body and everything that is in yourself hate it. I'm gonna be brutally fucking honest with you. The best way that you can quit your addictions is to literally hate that habit with every inch of your being. Is to literally feel so violent and angry and aggressive towards it that you literally end up like you feel like you literally like feel capable of ripping your fucking hair out. I mean, definitely don't do that. Definitely don't fucking rip your hair out. I like my hair, right? I like my fucking hair the way it is. I wouldn't want to rip it out, but getting fucking fired up and getting angry about this shit, getting absolutely fucking pissed. Like, I've lived my entire life like this, bro. I've wasted so much of my fucking life like this. This is bullshit. This is not right. Like, literally, have some fucking balls. You're a fucking man. Have some fucking balls. Stop acting like a little pussy and being like, oh, well, it is what it is. Only fucking pussies say that. You want to be a fucking coward? You want to be a pussy? Go cry in a corner, bitch. If you want to be a pussy and be like, oh, it is what it is, and time doesn't go back, guys, and whatever, like some fucking pussy shit that everybody just so they can cope and keep playing video games and keep masturbating. Go fucking cry in a corner and complain about how your life is shit while you cannot even look a girl in the eye. Go ahead, bro. But if you want to change your fucking life, then this is the way to do it. Then you have to get fired the fuck up about those things. You have to get pissed off. You have to get absolutely fucking angry. You have to get violent. I mean, not like, this is weird to explain because, a lot of people are going to take this the wrong way. Oh, be violent? Oh, you mean like that's bad for you? That's horrible. That's horrible, bro. I mean, be violent as in the way that you're violent with your thoughts, right? And all of you are like, nah, no, you shouldn't. You should always just be nice to yourself, and you should be kind, and you should love yourself. Do you really think I quit my addictions by loving myself and being kind to myself? Do you really think that I quit video games? Do you really think I quit playing 6 hours of video games and masturbating twice a day and not being capable to look a girl in the eye? Do you really think I fixed those problems in my life by being nice and kind and warm to myself? No, I was absolutely fucking ruthless. I was brutal. I remember literally waking up in the damn morning. Sometimes when I'd fuck my sleep schedule up and I'd wake up a bit later than usual. I wake up like instead of 6 a.m. I'd wake up at 7 a.m. instead of 5 a.m. I had a period in my life where I used to wake up at 5 a.m. Instead of 5 a.m. I wake up at 6 a.m. and I'd be there like in my bed. I felt like I was about to fucking scream. Like this shit, maybe it's not good. Maybe it's not optimal to just act like this. But this is what worked for me, and if it worked for me, then it probably will work for at least one other person out there. I felt so fucking pissed about my incapability to do things that I ended up changing that incapability, and I made it a capability to do those things. I felt so angry and so pissed and so angry, like just I don't even know, like horrible. I felt horrible about my life, and instead of like ending up complaining on like Reddit about how life is shit and that how we should all kill each other and how humanity is a fucking plague, instead of doing that, I used all that anger and all that negative emotion that I had stored up in me. I used it to do good things. I used it to make sure that none of my family members' last memories with me will just be me scrolling on my phone, will just be me like being butthurt about some bullshit, will be just me like playing on a fucking computer watching a Netflix show. That is not like I literally, this is what I'm doing. I'm making sure that the last memories of the people that I truly love in my life will not be of me just wasting my fucking time. Not even spending time with them, right? Like, I'm making sure that like the memories that people will have with me will be like the best ones. That they could look back on those memories that they could smile. They could just look back on those memories with a huge smile on their face and then think to themselves, I fucking love that kid. I fucking love that guy. No, I'm not ever gonna fucking accept this shit again for myself and from anyone around me, bro. You have to do something about your addictions or else you're gonna end up dead. Like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be brutally honest. You're probably gonna end up dead. Like, that's like literally the only thing that I can even think about. For most people, like, you're just gonna end up dead, bro. Don't bullshit yourself. So yeah, man. Hope you got some fucking value out of me being pissed off and being angry with my own past self. But you might think to yourself, "Oh, that's bullshit, bro. You're toxic to yourself and everything, bro." I'm fine with myself right now. Like 10 minutes ago, I felt shit about it. I was like, "Holy fuck! I hate what I did to my fucking grandfather." That the fact that I like his last memories of me were me playing on my computer. But just being angry about it, being pissed off about it, feeling as if, I'm getting fired up. Like, that's helped me. Right now, I feel much more calm than ever before. I feel calmer than I did before recording this video. Sometimes, bro, you have to be fucking angry. Sometimes you have to be extreme. Sometimes you need to be a fucking man. And that should be all the time. I mean, don't be angry and don't be pissed off and don't be like this all the time because it's not going to help you. But there will be times in your life like these. Like, this is a good period of your life probably where you need some fucking masculine aggression. Where you need to feel fucking pissed off. When you need to feel as if you've been wronged. That you have to take something back. This is one of those moments. So fucking do that, man. No more bullshit. Take care of yourself, man.